worth it? No, it wasn't. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a story time on how I basically stole a car, got in an accident without a license, and just my stupid decisions basically. So I literally wrote down everything so I wouldn't forget any points. This was a horrible day, it was, and it wasn't even worth it. Like, I just wish I could go back in time and be like, don't go. Stupid McDonald's. Okay, so basically the first thing I wrote down. Okay, so we're in the country. This is where my boyfriend lives. He lives an hour away from the city. I'm in the city right now, and there's no cars on any back roads. Okay, I have my permit. I thought it was okay to drive to Dollar General every once in a while to, get some things, because we were just out there at that moment when we didn't have this apartment. So I was like, McDonald's is only 18 minutes away. I can do it. Google says it's a quick ride through all the back roads, no cars. I didn't pass one car until I got to the main road. So I thought everything was going fine. Like, my boyfriend was in the shower, and this was his car, and he said, do not take my car. It's too far, whatever. I don't need McDonald's, he said. Do not take my car. And I was talking to one of his family members, and I didn't think Nathan would get that mad, just because, I don't know, he told me to drive the car before. He's like trying to teach me. But I took the car, and his family member was like, just take the car, he's in the shower. So I take the car, and I go with his sister, and we're driving, and we're perfectly fine, listening to music, driving the speed limit. We both got seatbelts on. We're doing the right thing. And sorry if you can hear that. That's our little robot vacuum. It sucks everything up. But, oh my God. So we make it to McDonald's. I just wanted McDonald's so bad. I tell you, I have weird cravings about burgers. But I got my McDonald's. I pull out. Literally, there's only one main road, and I'm on the main road for like 2 minutes, okay? And then I make a left, and I go down that street. And then all back roads. I don't see really anybody. So I turn on a McDonald's, and I'm pulling up to the light, and I check behind me. No one there. Look in the mirror again, turn on my blinker, and I go into the right lane just because there was too many cars, and I don't even remember why, but I turned that way. All of a sudden, this freaking car this black truck comes flying down the hill, and I just scraped his wheel, and he broke Nathan's frame on the front, on the right side. And all of a sudden, everything inside me just went so numb and dead, and felt like there was nothing there. And I just remember thinking, like, what have I done? Like, you are so stupid. You are so dumb. Like, Nathan's gonna kill you. He's already mad at you probably because you took the car, but let alone hit someone. Like, if this guy calls the cops, like, we're gonna be in so much trouble. And I was just so shook. And I just started bawling my eyes out. I just remember bawling my eyes out. The guy gets out of his truck, looks at his wheel. Nothing really happened to his wheel. Like, he was the one going really fast. Like, how do you not see my blinker on? I'm moving into the other lane. I checked twice behind me, but there's a hill, and he's like flying down to a freaking red light. You can't see the red light at the hill. So he starts screaming at me, like calling me every name in the book. He called me a cunt, like, okay, that was kind of far. Like, you can call me a bitch or something, but called me every word in the book. And I just looked at him, and my mouth was open. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. He got back in his truck. He's like, you're lucky this is my work truck. And then just drove off. I was like, okay, first off, you're supposed to report any accidents. Like, you have to. He just drove off, though. And I was like, Oh my God. I started bawling my eyes out. I couldn't even see. I was like, oh my God, stop crying. Like, you just have to make it home. I got on the back roads. I literally pulled over, just bawled my eyes out. His sister was like, it's fine, it's fine. Like, nothing bad happened. And then we went to go look at the bump or the frame. Freaking cracked. I go back in the car. I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm like, this is horrible. Like, why did I do this? Like, I'm just crying and crying and crying and crying. And then she's like, come on, we'll just make it home, you know? So we drive home and I pull the car in and I'm just like, oh, he's gonna come out here and scream at me. I know he is. Like, I took the car. But what if he notices the frame? And I was just like, he came out there and like screamed at me, made me feel already more crappy than I did. And I couldn't tell him. Only because, like, if I would have told him right then and there, then he would have been even more mad that I took his car, I hit someone, he's never gonna trust me again. Like, he's gonna think, I just didn't tell him. And then it made me feel guilty for, like, I didn't tell him for, like, 3 days, I think. That might be a little bad, sorry, but I didn't tell him for 3 days. And when he pulled up to work, we were in the car, and I just looked at him, because he was like, you want to get Chinese food? And it just reminded me of me wanting McDonald's. Like, was McDonald's even worth it? No, it wasn't. And I was like, babe, right, literally, I had a minute left till I had to be inside to, like, clock it. I always like being, like, 5 minutes early. So I had a minute to walk in. And I'm like, babe, when I took your car, I hit someone. And then he was like, what? And then I was like, the right side and the front. I was like tearing up. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I just had to do it right before I went to work, just so like we didn't have to talk or anything. Like, I was so, oh my God, such a bad day. Like, I looked up what could have happened. You can go to jail for up to 30 days with driving. It just depends on like what, like who pulls you over, basically, like what they give you. Go to jail for like 30 days. Have your license, permit, license. You can't get it till you're 21. You'll get points on your license even though you don't have a license. And it's for hitting someone, driving without a license. You'll get so many points. And then you could like lose your license for more than up to 21 or past that, whatever. But it was just so stupid. And I learned my lesson. I hope that people out there with just a permit are not driving. It is not worth getting caught and losing your license until you are 21. Like, you don't want to go out and have fun when you're 18, 19, 20, like, or even when you're 16, 17, like, it's not worth it. Don't do the mistake. Anybody can hit you by accident. And then if you don't have a license, it's automatically your fault. Okay? Make smart decisions, kids. Don't be like me, okay? Do what is smart, even if you're in the country and you got back roads, okay? Be smart. Don't be like me. Be smart, okay? God, that was something else. Okay, so that is my story time. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. Comment down below what you guys want to see, or if you want to see more story time, or we'll hear about more story times. But, oh God. Now it's just making me like, I'm like tearing, not like that I'm tearing up, but it's just a horrible day. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm about to be a mom. Like, if I would have lost my license, like, so bad. All right, thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.